Welcome to this explainer on strategic business process automation. If you're an operations executive driving digital transformation, this scenario is probably going to sound incredibly familiar. Your teams are out there spending expensive, valuable time on manual data entry, constantly trying to reconcile disconnected systems. It completely drains your operational capacity, and worse, it blocks strategic growth. Everyone is trying to solve this right now. So why do so many automation platforms fail to actually fix this? It's a great question. Most leaders have already spent heavily on automation tools that promised massive, game-changing gains, only to see the results fall completely short. But here's the reality check. The failure isn't the technology itself. It's that no one took the time to examine the underlying business process first. We're really looking at two totally different philosophies here. On one side, you have automating isolated tasks. This approach focuses heavily on the tools, optimizing in total isolation, which ultimately leaves all your fragmented data and weak governance completely intact. On the other side, you have strategic automation. This focuses on mapping the entire workflow, building in governance from the start, and fundamentally redesigning the process for real efficiency. Because think about it, automating a broken process, that's literally just scaling dysfunction. Section 1. Defining strategic automation. So what exactly is strategic business process automation? Well, it's not some off-the-shelf software you just plug in. It is a strategic advisory service. It helps your organization identify which workflows actually need to be automated, redesigns those processes for maximum efficiency, selects the right technologies, and then implements those solutions with strict governance and highly measurable outcomes. The absolutely crucial takeaway here is that this starts with understanding your business context and your operational constraints. It does not start by just picking a vendor. To make this work, there are some essential strategic components you have to have in place. We're talking about workflow mapping, system integration, data quality, governance and compliance, human-in-the-loop review, and of course, measurable outcomes. And what matters most here is that elements like auditability, compliance, and that human-in-the-loop review for handling exceptions, those must be built into the architecture from day one. You simply cannot retrofit them later. Section 2. Identifying high-value opportunities. Okay, so how do you know what to automate? You really want to target high-volume, repetitive, and rule-based workflows that rely on structured data. Think along the lines of invoice processing or compliance reporting. We prioritize these opportunities using rigorous scoring models that look at volume, complexity, standardization, and the ROI horizon. And a quick piece of advice, strictly avoid automating processes that have poor upstream data quality. You have to fix the data first, for sure. Section 3. The implementation sequence. This is your practical, chronological playbook for moving from operational bottlenecks to controlled, governed automation. Step 1, assess. Step 2, prioritize. Step 3, pilot. Step 4, measure. And Step 5, scale. You meticulously document your business rules, evaluate your constraints, and then test your solutions in a pilot phase. That pilot is where you specifically validate exception handling and rollback capabilities before you ever attempt to scale up. It is a highly controlled, phased approach. Section 4. Avoiding common automation risks. Look, automation carries inherent organizational risks if it's not managed properly. The common pitfalls are everywhere. Automating unclear processes, weak ownership and accountability, fragmented legacy systems, and uncontrolled execution lacking governance. If your new tools are literally just sitting there unused, or worse, causing operational chaos, the root cause is almost always a failure to understand the process up front. It's almost never a technology failure. You have to map the workflow first. Section 5. Delivering measurable business outcomes. When you get this right, proper governance yields some absolutely massive results. We're talking about up to a 90% reduction in processing time. Just to put that into perspective, in one documented case, automating workflows with proper governance dropped an onboarding process from 30 hours down to just 3 hours. That directly translates to shorter cycle times, way fewer manual handoffs, and drastically improved visibility. And the benefits don't stop there. They actually compound. Organizations consistently see a 40% reduction in manual data entry time. By freeing your teams from these routine, monotonous tasks, you redirect all that human capacity towards strategic decision-making that can actually improve your overall employee productivity by up to 79%. It's no surprise then that 89% of decision-makers are reporting real, tangible business growth directly resulting from strategic process automation. Applying consistent rules and eliminating those manual handoffs doesn't just save money, it ensures far more consistent execution and actively drives the business forward. The financial impact is equally compelling. A full 33%, so 1/3 of companies, achieve a 100% return on their investment within a single year. These aren't just theoretical numbers. These are proven outcomes achieved when the right processes are carefully selected, strategically redesigned, and properly governed. Cognativ helps organizations design and implement governed automation strategies that connect business priorities, workflows, data, and enterprise systems. So as you evaluate your own operations today, ask yourself this. Are you automating to genuinely transform your business? Or are you just spending capital to execute broken processes a little faster? Learn more about strategic business process automation at cognitiv.com.